not a vampire, not an alien. I'm not the fucking mummy, I'm a goblin.
Greetings, Goblin Nation. I am your reviewer today. Hey guys! So, where was I? Oh yes! The review of the Rise of Skywalker. Because we needed this! We needed kind of thing. Was it good? Was it well bad? Was it nice? Or was it really bad? Did I mention it? Could be bad, because some people will tell you it's a bad movie, it's a bad man, it's a bad TV show, it's a bad movie bad, movie's so worse. But I tell you otherwise. I tell you it's a decent movie. Does that say a lot? It says that this movie was needed to be done. After The Last Jedi, a flop like ooh, like it was not the worst that I ever seen. I mean, Child's Play reboot. The Phoenix of X-Men. Those were the worst things I saw! I mean, I'm sure there are worse than those two, but those are on my top worst list. Those two. But this is not on my worst list. This is maybe not on my top 10 of good movies list, but it is good! It's pretty nice! It's like that movie that I'm like, holy crap, finally the end to Skywalker kind of thing. And they made it a good ending. It's not the best ending, sure, but I feel like it's good. It's good. I feel you, man. I give it a good kind of thing. Anyway, so we're gonna go into this. All spoilers now. Welcome to the spoiler alert. This is my your spoiler alert. Right wing face. Now that you are no spoiler warning, let's get into it. So we got kind of thing. There is this war going on. We had some action, and well, with Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren is like, I gonna go search for this. He searched for this, like all this kind of thing. He goes from kind of thing from this planet to that planet. Oh, he's searching for something. He is kind of going all bananas on that thing. There's also a spy in the midst, but right now he's searching for stuff, and he finds the stuff. So when he goes to the kind of thing, he finally goes to this planet Exile or something kind of thing. Exile, I don't know. He finds out there are clones! Oh my god, so many clones. There are clones of kind of thing, and one of them was apparently Snoke. So it's like, I killed Snoke, I will kill you kind of thing. You maybe. I created Snoke. I was the one that created him. I created even you kind of thing. He was the kind of thing, I can give you so much more. It's like, what can you give me? What the hell would you be able to give me that I cannot just take? Kind of thing. Oh, I can give you the final order. Oh my god. It's like the final order. It's like, who do I want to win? Do I really want the good guys to win? Because I feel like I want the bad guys to win on this point. Because the final order sounds awesome. Everything in this sounds so awesome. As for the bad guys. I mean, I would love to have this bad. I would have loved that Star Wars give it on Blu-ray, giving this like, okay, there's a good ending and there's a bad ending, and we can follow the bad ending or we can keep on a good ending. It's like, those are I want kind of thing. Give us both. Why can we not have both? Like the good and the bad ending. James does it. Why does movies don't they? I've seen only two movies ever that did an alternative ending. I want to love it, the kind of thing. Anyway, so he finds out Palpatine is still alive. He is maybe a little bit broken, and he's a little bit like has this all operational kind of thing to keep him like tracked kind of thing. And he is like not alive. I think he is a clone, but the body is very much whippered, and it's like this. His spirit cannot handle this. You know, he is alive and everything, but he is kind of breaking down. Yeah, he needs this whole thing together because the cloning progress for Jedi and kind of thing sets are incomplete. They're incomplete, man. They don't work like they used to, man. Clones, they don't work like they used to. A little bit force added to it, and it ruins the whole fucking thing. So, so the exile kind of thing, all the first order that went to the exile went to a kind of thing where is like the first order came to be from the kind of thing from going in the own region, and in this own region, so was created the empire. The new empire's kind of thing is created there. This whole thing has led to this moment. This moment is here. Anyway, so we get this whole review for Kylo Ren, but he's like, I know everything now. I finally know who the parents are for Rey. I finally know it. Oh, the joy I get of telling Rey this kind of thing, but I don't tell it yet. No, I cannot keep it coming. Now we have to hunt Rey kind of thing. So he tries to hunt Rey. Also, it's like, okay, we need to kind of find stuff. We need to find it. We need to make sure that that we get there first before Kylo Ren or something. I felt his kind of thing, and so she tries to find it. Like there's this whole kind of thing that first I think it was there was something that they go to. There is a lot that I'm gonna skip because not everything is memorable, not everything is amazing that happens, but there are some cool parts that I'm gonna try to keep on. So we go to this planet where everybody's so impatient. Woo! Celebration, come on, let's celebrate with me. I'm a goblin, let's celebrate. Woohoo! Ow! And so they're all celebrating kind of thing. She gets there, so like, okay, we need some stuff. We need this guy. Apparently, that's on the set because it's also very funny how there's like, oh yeah, I remember that. Oh, this kind of going on. Alright, this kind of thing. It's also like all those things that somehow fit fast into place. It's not like, okay, this is a puzzle. Okay, we know about this. Oh, I actually know about this kind of thing. It's like those little notches. That are the only things I'm like, this falls fast into place. Like Rey kind of fast. Like Rey having the Force kind of thing. Also, like when we come first to Rey, we see her train, and I'm like, finally got some training! But Leia is training her. How is this? Why is she her training? She has never done any Jedi training. How can she? Then we retcon it into like, oh yeah, she did Jedi. Okay, here is a flashback to that him create kind of thing, and both of them. And now we need a reason why she has stopped. Like we need this reason why she stopped. She finished her training. She's a Jedi Knight, so she became a Jedi Knight on her end of her training. But now we need something else. We need something else to make sure that it could fit in the story. So yeah, I know. That's how she has this vision. She has this beautiful vision that somebody else is gonna carry on. Somebody else is gonna carry on my day. So yeah, that's the kind of thing. That's her whole premise. This also makes more sense now. The Last Jedi makes more sense. Like, oh yeah, now I maybe feel that she could use the Force like this. Also, everybody seems way more powerful. Not Starkiller powerful, but still very powerful kind of thing in the Force. And because of that, like the Jedi kind of thing, and she is now she's been trained. She gets the training that she needs, but she gets a little bit distracted. Just like what's her name again? His name again? Luke Skywalker. Oh yes, Luke Skywalker when you train me Yoda. This is kind of silly. I'm a little bit kind of thing. I have to be the kind of thing. I have to go, and that's when she goes to this planet. Well, first goes to France, then goes to this planet with Chewbacca and everything. They go to this. They're trying to find it. They find Laborini, somebody of the original Star Wars kind of thing. I cannot believe I forgot his name. How can you forget his name? He's the Kylo or whatever kind of thing. You cannot forget some legend like that. How dare you? I know. Sit the fuck down. Sit down. I'm gonna forget some stuff. It happens, man. Names. I'm not good with names. But you get what I'm saying, right? You get the power of the one, I say. Not the emperor, but I just want to do with my hoodie. I want just an excuse to get that hoodie on. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, by now everybody knows the kind of thing. So I'll probably have a no spoiler review out way before this. Just to have you like, hey, this is the no spoiler review. This is full spoiler review kind of thing. Anyway, and so they go kind of thing. They go to the thing. They find that there's ship there. There's a ship there. They try to get in. Then Kylo Ren is like, "Hey, I'm here with my Rens. You know, my Knights of Rens. I got some knights. You know, those are awesome, badass knights. Finally, a bigger thing. Finally, something to care about. Well, are they? They're just like Kylo Ren's stormtroopers kind of thing. They're always around him. That's about pretty much it. Like, they're not big. They're not like, hey, I want to talk now. Can I talk with you? Kind of thing. And it's like, no, you can't. You can't really talk. No. So then that crazy thing happens. Rey is very distracted by Ben kind of thing a lot. Like, oh, he's here. Distraction, I'm distracted. He already told me that he was kind of in the Force, that kind of thing. So they're very connected. Like, this is like disconnected to each other. It's very weird how connected they are since the Rise, Force Awakenings kind of thing. They're really weirdly connected. That I'm like, dude, this is so fucking weird. Like, they don't have any connection to each other. They're just like, hey, I'm connected. It's like when you have this this line, one rope, and he has the other, and it's like, oh come on, I want this rope, this mine rope. Give that. Okay, better kind of premise is when you're in jail and you have this chain around you, and this other prisoner has also that chain. You have to be connected, but you don't wanna. But you are connected anyway, that you want it or not. You know. Kind of thing. That's pretty much the kind of thing that's been happening with Rey and Kylo Ren. So now they kind of fight, and well, actually, she does the thing. He goes out the thing. Then sees that Chewie gets kidnapped because Chewie wants to go to Rey. So it's like, hey, we're gonna go. Oh, now get kidnapped by the First Order. So he gets on his transport, and somehow she stops it at the Force. Kylo Ren is like, hey, I'm gonna see that it moves again. They're both fighting for it, and then out of nowhere, out of her anger, her hatred, she starts doing lightning and blowing it up. She's like, holy shit, what did I do? But why did I do that? Oh, this is so bad. I just blowed it up. Ooh, that's bad. That's like, no. That's like, oh my god, what did I do? I killed Chewie. She should have a panic attack, but she's like more like, I killed Chewie. No. Like, what did I do? She's in shock. She's kind of thing. And she goes something like, I don't think that's it. And the rest are like, okay, nah, don't worry about it. You know, we're gonna fight again. You know, we could, like, this was not you. Kind of, yeah, it was me. I mean, I would be scared the hell out of Rey right now. She killed a friend, you know. She killed a friend, and you guys are like, you know, we're gonna do this for Chewie. It's like, I killed her. Yeah, that wasn't you. It was definitely her. You saw the lightning coming out of her eye. I was like, oh, wow, that's anger in there. Is this setting up for something? Is this going somewhere? So after that, they're trying to save. Well, they need to go to the. When first they go to somewhere else, then they go to another planet. While you know, the other pilot, not the black one, the other guy. Is this so, like, not the former stormtrooper, the other guy? Well, the other guy was apparently space kind of thing, and now he is back there, tries to save thing, finds out is some older chick that that she used to bang. They're like, oh yes, let's bang again. It's like, no, we're not gonna bang it, and you should be dead. But sure, they're here because they need a knife, and they found a knife. They fall through the ground somewhere on the point of this movie. They find this Sith knife. This Sith knife was pretty like holy crap kind of moment, and after that they're like, okay, we got this kind of knife. We got a kind of need it now, and they get captured. They get captured eventually somewhere down the line. They get captured by this kind of thing by trying to rescue Chewie. They all now captured. Now all gonna be that. Then it seems to be a spy all in the mist. Like I actually don't want the kind of thing, but I don't want Kylo Ren to win. I really hate that guy, man. I really hate that guy so much. And then it's like, we know the spy. He dies 5 minutes later after that, after they freed the rebels, kind of thing, you know. Anyway, so now after that, they are like, okay, what can we do now? I think, was this after this? I don't remember exactly. I also know they tried to get back in the ship somewhere. I think they try to get the thing, trying to get. They have the kind of thing. They try to save Chewie and go trying to have CPO getting this information. They have the information and save Chewie. Then they go try to go to the planet. They know now where the planet is. Well, then it's also revealed that actually Kylo Ren reveals like, you know, really deep down, you wanna forget it, but you are the grandchild of the Emperor. You're a Palpatine. Emperor Palpatine's daughter, a granddaughter. Ooh, that sucks. That sucks for her. I mean, ooh, it's like never really explained how when Palpatine had ever a child. It's like, when did he get a child? And when did he get a grandchild? And why it's not a bigger deal, the parents? But it is like, they're just scavenged. They just on the run. They just were on the run from the Emperor. I would too if I was the family of the Emperor. Because he's a big deal. And this is also like, he is like the embodiment of the Sith. He is the truest version of the Sith. He has every fucking knowledge of every freaking version of the Sith. He is the whole powerful and most powerful Sith ever. So yeah. And because of that, she is like, okay, I have to hunt him. Then Kylo Ren gets, they go to the pieces of the Death Star, tries to get the thing. They get it. Kylo Ren is like, nope, I'm the only one that knows it. Now you need me. You need me, kind of thing. But then he tells who she is, the Emperor, I think. Then she goes to exiles, like, and then Luke Skywalker comes out of the ghost, like, la 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 la. Yeah, I was wrong. It's like, what? No, you exile good, exile bad. You should go fight the Emperor. Really, exile very bad. Go fight the Emperor. It's like, oh, okay. So like you need everything. Oh, also you need my ship. Like, here is my ship. Now go. So she goes to this thing. She also lets know everybody, like, this is how it goes. This is where you need to go. This is the site you need to go to get to exile. She gets in there and the whole war starts above her head. While that's going on, she goes to the Kylo Ren. Also, after this fight is that he did to break in Death Star. He gets saved by. She was angry. Rey was angry, kind of thing, and then saves her, kind of thing. She has this healing power somehow, some way. I mean, she's the she's the daughter, the granddaughter of the Emperor. So it's like a little bit more like, okay, we can get it. We can feel it as it's like. This is all what it gathers to it. This is all what it should be. It's like, okay, we can feel it. We can relate. We're like, okay, this, I mean me. I don't know about you, but I feel like I can understand a little bit better how this goes and how it's all goes. I really wanted to see Dark Rey kind of thing, but we don't see her except like 5 seconds. a little bit fight going on between her dark side and light side, but it's like it's not a big deal. It didn't make it out to be a big deal. Anyway, then she goes deeper in the thing while there is a fight time. This whole fleet of final destroyers that can destroy a whole planet. Just one destroyer can destroy a whole planet. Damn, man! That's crazy and awesome and badass and really cool. I like it. I really like that kind of thing. How they worked out. Well, he got to the Emperor. The Emperor has this whole kind of Assassin's Creed thing going on his thing, but he looks badass. He looks weak, but badass. And he's like, you're gonna be my soul is gonna get into you, and you're gonna become the thing. You have to strike me down with all your anger, your fear. Finish what Darth Vader never could, my granddaughter. Finish it! You will do it! And everybody's like, oh yes! The whole kind of followers of the Sith or followers of the Emperor is like, yep, this is what we wait for. This is good. This, you know, I'm glad to hear. Are you not glad, Bob? Oh man, I'm so glad I'm become here. I got to hear this point to see the Emperor die and his soul going into. I mean, we didn't see this since Sakul, the Sakul arc of Star Wars: The Old Republic. There they did it also, kind of thing, but there it was slower and based on lots of more kind of chapters of the Old Republic. That's really awesome. You should really kind of think. But just like the Old Republic, it doesn't bring out. She's like, nope. And then Kylo Ren shows up, kind of thing. Because they have this connection in the Force, they have this kind of thing. Kylo Ren is now Ben, and he's back to being good. Because he's always been fighting, he redeemed himself, kind of thing, and got saved, and now he's there trying to stop Rey to make a mistake or kind of thing, or trying to fight at his side. Anyway, he is now fighting the Rens, the whole so she's like, nope, I'm not gonna fight you. Gives this a sword to Rey, because thanks to the connection they can do that apparently. Now Rey has this. Now Kylo Ren has the sword of Luke's Anakin Skywalker kind of sword. He starts like, oh no, that lightsaber! This is gonna be fun! Starts killing all the Knights of Rey, and now the Emperor is like. It's kind of has like, nope, I'm out. Just like, I'm a little bit too weak to do this right now, so I'm gonna let my other people give a chance. So they do that, trying to fight them. They die. You know, they all die because they cannot survive. Because also it's like, yeah, you cannot kill the Emperor in hatred, but you can kill those minions on their minions. You can kill them. So they got all slaughtered. Kylo Ren gets there. They're like, okay, now you're both very good connection in the Force, kind of thing. If you don't want to kill me, I'm gonna just make it your Force kind of spirit. I'm gonna rip the Force things off you. Is that okay? I think that's okay. I'm gonna do that kind of thing. Your connection is strong, and that strong connection is gonna be my savior. My granddaughter and the granddaughter of Darth Vader will be my kind of thing. He does this all making the weak. He is not strong enough to get off the thing. Gets on his cool ass throne, because that throne is really awesome. That's like the throne I wish he had in the first place. Like, holy shit, that throne is badass. Like, man, like, holy hell. Like, this is so cool. And he does his lightning kind of thing, obliterating, because now on this point the whole fleet, like lots of star system, like these are just we just need a lot of numbers. We just need millions on top of millions. This is the final battle. Everybody's like, let my people free. If you join me, the first order is gonna be free. Alright, next one. Let my people. Come on, every planet. Come on. Every planet of history. So they do that, they come. But now they're falling all by the Emperor's might. Like this lightning of a storm graces on, disabling all freaking vehicles. They're falling. But then first Kylo Ren is like, I stand in your soul! I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna be the one! Like, your father made me fall, like, very deep. Like, oh, I died, kind of deep. So, now I'm gonna make you fall! Now I'm gonna make you pay! Now I'm gonna make you stubborn, kind of thing. I'll make you fall like your grandfather did to me in the end. Now fall. So he falls in this deep kind of thing, supposedly dying, you know, supposedly. And then Rey's finally like looking. Oh, what is it so hard to see everybody dying? Oh my god, this is so horrible. It's horrible to see them all die. But I cannot give in to my anger. I cannot give in to the thing. And then all the Jedi's words coming to her, crossing her mind, like all this awesome moments. That's kind of thing. That's like every Jedi is into me. It's like, oh yes, I can feel the Force. The Jedi. Oh, and there are a lot more Jedi alive. So if she is the abominant of all Jedi, it makes sense because there's way more. There's been way more Jedi's than there's been Siths, because the Siths are like, we need knowledge, but we don't need a whole empire. So you know, this is the kind of thing. So it's like this way of sharing the Force. Jedi are like sharing it with everybody, kind of thing, doing good, while the Sith are like, no, two. There are only two, man. There's only two, and that's how we're gonna get stronger. That's how it's still gonna be in the end game, and that's how it is. And they're a kind of thing. They're like, he's like, now, oh, you're here. You're gonna try. It's like you're gonna try, but you're gonna fail. And that's this lightning, and then he's gonna do the light. She has like one lightsaber, but not one, but two. I feel like she should have just do her Force. Like, I would have more loved if they did both having she doing the Force, he doing his lightning, but instead it's her lightsabers like pointing, because she cannot kill, you know, she cannot kill, so she needs something to reflect it, and she uses the Force to push herself forward, so that her two lightsabers are enough, and starts obliterating himself. Like, no! He was too much powerful that his own lightning killed him, obliterated him, and tore a million pieces, and he died. And so did the Empire. The final kind of thing. Everybody's like cheering in the space. They kind of did it. Now they can go home. And she buries it in Tatooine, kind of thing. He buries her lightsaber in Tatooine. And it's like, and then she's like, who are you? I'm Rey Skywalker. It's like, really? Because it's Rise of Skywalker, you're Skywalker, that's the whole fucking thing. Could you not say it's like, I'm Rey Palpatine? Because fuck him, I'm a better version. It's like, no, I'm gonna have Skywalker name for some reason. It's like, okay, fine, I guess. It's been weird. It's a bit weird of like doing that kind of thing, doing that twist of, I'm gonna take the name because I'm kind of have Leia Skywalker were awesome, Luke Skywalker, in their honor I'm gonna take the name. They're kind of my family, you know, they're kind of my parents. And in the end, you know, Ben did also the right thing, Ben did it kind of thing, he was also, so in the honor of those three, I'm gonna become a Skywalker. Yeah, I'm changing my name because I can do that kind of thing. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I mean, that was it. That was actually an awesome ending, minus the Skywalker thing. I think that was not needed. She could just be standing there, and it's like, don't reveal your name kind of thing. Like, you're a Skywalker, even though it's like the Rise of Skywalker. I feel like they could have done another name, but it's like, this is also the last line of Skywalker, so it makes sense on some points. Like, we need to end it. They could also call it the end of Skywalker in general, but whatever. Anyway, I give this one a 9 out of 10. I feel like I had low expectations of this movie. Very low, like, this low! How low can it go? Very low, apparently. And it was really low, my expectation for this. I was like, it's gonna be worse than It's not Endgame kind of awesome where it is like this whole decade we worked on it. This whole decade, this is what we all been waiting for. This decade was what we waited for. It's like this is all was what we expected. This was a blowing out of our expectations kind of thing. No, I never expected this to be the same with Star Wars kind of thing. I expected this to be even worse than last year. I was like, I'm gonna watch it because I don't want to see spoilers. I don't want to see the... Yeah, sure, this review is very late. It's like very late kind of thing going on, but I didn't want to bring it back already. I didn't want that kind of thing. I want to wait till January, till when I feel like I need to go back, and that's now. Now it's the time to the new rise of the new empire. The Goblin Empire of me, the Goblin. And you're my Goblin Nation. Together we can rule the YouTube, you know, the YouTube kind of thing. Anyway, so yeah, 9 out of 10. So it's not the best, but it's certainly not the worst as some people make it out to be. I feel like it's very much, maybe even better than the prequel and the trilogy that the Awakening has been built up. Kind of certainly better than Last Jedi, kind of thing. Anyway, what you guys think? What you guys think of the review? Let me know down below. So see you guys in the next one. Bye.
I do it all because I'm evil.